And that might be the best play, actually. Unless they put down a Giratina here or something. Unless they put down a Giratina here or something. Welcome back. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And we are here with some more Hisuian Zoroark action. I hope you enjoyed the video earlier this week. In case you missed it, I will put the link in the description. And also, if you're looking for like a more detailed rundown of this deck list, that's going to be in the other video. I'll put the deck list into the description of this video so that you can just copy paste this into PTCGO and let it rock. We're not going to spend too much time talking about how this deck works because we already did in the other video. However, I did want to showcase more matches of this deck in action. We've got a match against the Lost Zone Giratina box deck. We've got a match against Stonjourner, really tanky Pokemon that hits Hisuian Zoroark for weakness. We also have a match against the new Dialga VSTAR Lost Zone combo. So if you're curious to how the Hisuian Zoroark holds up in those matchups, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thank you so much for your support on these videos, and make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to these matches. When Hisuian Zoroark was first revealed, there was a lot of conversation in the community about how good this card was, and I think a lot of debate of whether this was a top-tier archetype or not. And it feels like there was a lot of hype for it being a very good card when it was first revealed. And then, ooh, I don't want to get rid of one of these Zoroarks, but I think we have to. And I will draw a Crobat, and we'll put down the Gape Jaw and take some damage. Hopefully get... Oh no! This is a terrible, terrible starting hand. We have to get rid of all our Gape Jaw Bogs after this? The dream. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. This is there... How did we draw into all four in a row, and we're up against a presumably the single prize Lost Zone box, which is already going to be a bad matchup for us to begin with. And if we're losing our primary way of scaling our damage, this is gonna be a bad look. Now we can pray that they don't get anything good. It drives me nuts playing against these Lost Zone box decks, because when I play them, I end up with one Comfey into nothing, and then when I play against other people, they always have the best hands. And I don't, maybe it's just me, but it feels like it's either I'm playing the deck wrong or everybody else just has better luck than me. And I think this match right here kind of showcases the latter. Okay, so they didn't... I don't want to get rid of the double turbo, but okay, I'm going to risk it. We're going to get rid of all of our Gape Jaws in hopes that we get something better, and quite frankly, we did not. So that's kind of bad. And we don't have any energy to roll with here. And we're gonna have to get rid of... Yeah, oh. You know what? We've gotten rid of even more resources here, and we are walking a tightrope. We do get the... Okay. This is okay. This is okay. Let's go and damage pump, and let's go and move damage counters from this Zoroark and put it on this Zoroark. And I guess, no, I don't want to Greninja here, we will just take the 200 damage straight up, and we will pray that we are currently out-tempoing our opponent. And we will pray that we do not need any more Gape Job Bogs, and we will pray that we will just get damage pumps for the rest of the game to keep our tempo going. They do get rid of a Giratina, so this isn't the Lost Zone box, which does give me a little bit more hope in that we can, if we have to take 2 prizes in one go, we can smash a Giratina. Theoretically, of course. They do get Cramorant going, and they'll swing for a 110, and Marnie isn't actually the worst thing to happen to us here. We did have that energy, which does kind of suck to lose. But if there's an opportunity for us to build our board here, and we don't lose... So they're going to hit Cram. Like, we could boss one of the Comfeys and slow down the Lost Zone 1, 2, 3, 4, and that might be the best play, actually, unless they put down a Giratina here or something. Unless they put down a Giratina here or something. Okay. Unless they put down a Giratina here or something. Okay. How much do I want to... I don't want to gamble. I just want to attach this energy. I want to pick this Giratina up and throw them to the curb. 200. Huge. Absolutely massive KO there. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And it sucks for them because they needed to get down a Giratina. I mean, they still have options. They could have a Thornton, a surprise Thornton sitting in their hands somewhere to turn one of these Comfeys or Cramorants into a Giratina. And that's still horrifying. That is still in play. But being able to snipe that first Giratina is huge for us. And we really have to hope and pray that they don't have... I guess kind of the outs to... Yeah, hope they don't have Thornton in particular. If they're going to swing with another Cramorant, I don't care. Especially when we're going to get at least a Gengar on the bench. We can probably get... We could theoretically get 2. Oh, they're going to bench the second Giratina. If we had a second boss's orders here, I have a feeling... Did we throw it out early? No. Theoretically, we could top deck another boss and then just win. We don't. That's okay. That's okay. Let's at least get a little bit of energy on this Zoroark, and we can get rid of this. Maybe set it up for Melanie bait later. They might have a lost vacuum in play, but I guess let's get a third Zoroark down. And I think I kind of have to roll the dice and say, yeah, sure. Lost vacuum, because we're going to Professor's Research anyway. And I don't want to lose my pivot here at all. So let's go. Well, I don't want to lose my opportunity to pivot. So we're going to be hitting for fat damage here. And we will do enough. Do we set up the... I think we set up the Dunsparce, and then we can pull out the... And we're going to hit for 300 here. It doesn't really matter. It's really about getting our... Yeah, they're going to have to go into Giratina. I still think that we have outpaced them. That boss was probably too much. Because they're going to have to take 3 KOs here. I don't foresee them playing... Yeah, they do have the water package in here. So that is something they theoretically could have done. No, there it is. So you know what? All my whining and complaining, I guess we got it. We got what we needed there. So GG's to my opponent there. I think it was benching the Giratina when they did was, unfortunately for them, their doom. I know they had to set it up, but I think it was, unfortunately, being able to take the two prizes early was huge for us. Even if they had that second Giratina ready to go, we had we had another Zoroark ready. We had the third one almost ready to go. I don't see Thornton in their deck, so this deck wasn't built for a surprise Giratina at the end. And this looks like a pretty conventional build: 2-cram, 3/3 line of Giratina, and the one Sableye there. So unfortunately for them, they petered out at a bad time, but thankfully for me, we take that win. GG's. I've been trying some stuff with my hair. So a couple of months ago, like, I've been trying to find a hairstyle that works for me. I ran spiky hair into the ground, had it for like decades, and at my mature age, I feel like that's not really the play anymore. And I've been trying to find something else, whether I cut it really short, whether I part to the side, slick it back. And I've been rocking the side part for a little bit now. Or not the side part. The side part was like 2021 look. Currently we got the hair slick back, but I haven't, I've struggled finding oh man, I don't want to get rid of the water though, and I really want the damage pump, but there's just a lot of choices here that I have to make to get a Zoroark down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna gamble here. We're gonna Crobat and draw some more cards and hopefully hit a couple of pieces that we would like, and we do not. Oh my goodness, that was a really bad gamble, and now we will pass. Oof. Okay, so we've been trying the slick back hair look, and it's been okay. It's just when I use like the usual stuff that I use, like styling glue, it weighs the hair down and it doesn't bounce up. So I'm trying out like hair spray for really one of the first times, and it's been okay. I think this is like literally the first time I'm using it. I still don't have any cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, now we wait. This is this is miserable. So the gamble didn't pay off. I could have been attacking here, and instead I am doing nothing. And well, it looks like they're not doing anything either, and we finally get a Gape Jaw, which is good. And we put down a Zoroark, but like we have otherwise nothing. We can Zoroark VSTAR in the next turn and start to pop off that way. We are getting Marnied though, and that could be good, that could be bad. Let's see what side of the argument this is going to lean on. Okay, not entirely the worst. We do get Zoroark VSTAR. That's great. We do get Gengar into the discard pile right where we want him. We get the damage on. We use Melanie. We may, depending on what our hand looks like, we may or may not get Gengar out here. Actually, yeah, let's get okay. I'm gonna draw more cards. We're gonna race through the deck, and I am looking specifically for... Okay, we're going to get Gengar out here. Put him on the board. This part's been a little weird. We're going to damage pump. And we're going to move damage from Gengar to Greninja. And that should be enough. We have... I'm going to Ordinary Rod the Water Energy back in. So we've got a lot of finagling to do here. And we're going to let it rip with Phantom Star. Hopefully we get a Water Energy and a Choice Belt. We get the Water Energy. We don't get the Choice Belt. But we should hit for fat damage here with 260. Now, I failed to realize that this is a fighting Pokemon. And that is going to do a lot. That's going to one-hit KO us. Oh, we have Dunsparce down. We have Dunsparce down. Okay, so... Oh, and they also have... They have the Stone Energy, which makes them take less damage. Which I like that for them. Don't like that for us as much. I will go and attach a double... Is the Greninja Snipe actually going to help us at all? Or do we just go all in on raw damage? Let's go and play... We're going to get Zoroark set up with the double turbo. And let's just go and swing with the ticking curse, hitting for fat damage. I do love that this deck can scale damage in a hurry. Now, our big concern is... We don't have a third attacker really set up, so we're just gonna be swinging super hard here, and hope we can for the best at the very least. Okay, we got the win. GG's. That was a really short one, but that is something that can happen with the Zoroark deck, even against these sort of tankier archetypes like a Stonjourner or anything like that. The damage potential for Zoroark is nuts. This deck can hit super hard. I think that the water build is definitely the way to go, as it gives you more opportunities to attack for full damage. Also gives you the opportunity to draw more cards with the help of Melanie, with the help of Greninja, and to a certain extent, the help with the Greninja Snipe play as well. It's not as likely that you're going to pull it off with this deck, but it is something that is theoretically possible. And especially if you get 1 to 2 Zoroark set up with double turbo energy and you just manually attach onto the Greninja. Didn't need it that time, but we were in the process of building that up if we needed to. Really, it just came down to Zoroark hitting crazy hard. So we'll take that win. GG's. Oh, this guy... I didn't realize you could go barefoot with your avatars in this game. Probably because I don't really pay attention to the cosmetics. I don't think I've changed my cosmetics since I first started PTCGO. Now, okay, one of the weird challenges with this deck is you got to get the damage counters on everybody. We unfortunately don't have a Gape Jaw Bog or damage pump, and our hand is not entirely the worst, but I don't want to put a lot down until... Like, maybe we can get the Gengar out here. That might be something we do. It's a Comfey thing. Okay. So, these Lost Zone decks, at least it's not the single prize Lost Zone. They do have single prize attackers, but at a certain point, we need to smash the Dialga. And that should be okay. If it was the single prize box version of this, it would be a really bad time. Zoroark is really not built to fight against single prize decks because of how linear its game plan is, and the potential damage doesn't really matter against these single prize decks. But this is Dialga, so we just need to get set up fast enough. I will say though, this archetype, I have started seeing it. I actually tried playing it the other day. I don't think we're gonna need Dunsparce. I would like to get Gengar in here. I think we get rid of... Oh, do we get rid of the Choice Belt? I don't... I'm going to get rid of Zoroark. Okay. Let's go grab Gengar. And actually, I think we need to get rid of a Gengar or get rid of a Choice Belt. I really want the Evo Incense of these two things. So we shall grab a Crobat, and then we can summon Gengar after. And then hopefully with Damage Pump, there's the Damage Pump. Okay. We will put down this, and we will... Ooh, do we Void Return into Gengar, or do we just roll the dice and eat a 110 here? I don't know. I think I may switch, and do we want to switch even? I'm going to say bet. If anything, I want them to hit the Zoroark, and that gives me 50 more damage. How about that? So we do have outs here. We've got the potential for the V-Star power, and then we rip through our hand, hopefully set up a fat board state, and just start swinging. That's the goal. And is there any reason to Ordinary Rod here? Like, maybe we get the Dunsparce and the Zoroark back? And they're going to need to get Dialga out of here, I would think. If they're going to try and attack us straight up, that seems like a really bad decision. That seems like a really bad decision for them. They might be stuck between a hard and a rock place, though, because if you take Dialga out of the active, like, what do you... At that point, you're maybe getting a Cramorant shot in, and that's going to be tough. We're going to go attach this energy, and we will Ordinary Rod back in the Dunsparce, just in case we need to throw anything onto the bench. And let's go in Phantom Star, which is essentially Professor's Research, giving us the opportunity to load up our damage output here. Now, we don't have... Like, we can bench something else here, but, like, I don't want to bench the balloon. Actually, I don't want to get rid of the balloon. The balloon might be more important than the switch, though. Okay, I'm going to get rid of a switch and the water energy. Maybe we get a Melanie or something there. And we Radiant Greninja. I just need something with... Okay. Let's go Zoroark. We take some more damage here, and we will swing for a decent chunk of change. 180. Not bad, not bad. How many cards do they have in the Lost? They only have 2 cards in the Lost Zone. They are going to escape rope here. That's not ideal. If we give them Crobat, they're probably not knocking out Crobat. But if we give them... I'm going to give them Zoroark here. And we have the balloon. We can go into a fresh Zoroark. Fairly fresh Zoroark. Hit for a lot. And let's see. Can they get to... They're going to need... I mean, it is theoretically possible for them to get to 5. If they get the Mirage Gates... I don't know if they're going to get the Mirage Gates going, but Metal Saucer is absolutely in play. What I'm concerned about for us is that if they get the double turn off and we lose 3 prizes, I think we still might be okay. The Mirage Gates are scary, though, because they can get a second Dialga up in a hurry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 6. And I think they're still going to be a bit short. Unless they've got a couple more shenanigans here. I don't know. Playing this deck. I have played this deck. I was trying to play some Dialga for the daily goals. And I tried playing the Mew version, and I feel like it's unplayable right now. With the... it gets countered by all the same stuff that the Lost Zone does, but without the benefits of the Lost Zone. So it feels bad. Okay, I think we're going to lose Gengar here, which is really crummy. But I think I would rather lose that than... okay, they're going to lead in with the Cramorant. Yeah, had I led with the... Ooh, Boss's Orders would be really nice here. Really nice. Otherwise, this is not looking good because they're going to get the 5th energy on. No problem. At which point, we're down to 1 prize. Do they have the sauce? I'm going to guess they do. Like, we do have at least outs to attack here. Oh, shoot. I screwed that up really bad. And now... I attached the energy to the wrong Zoroark. Ugh. That was a huge mistake. This is what I get for talking too much, trying to make an entertaining video. Odds are they get the 5 energy, they hit this thing twice. Actually, if they hit this thing twice, it's not the end of the world. It's what's the response after that that's going to be a problem. Yeah, if they're only taking 2 prizes here off of the Star Chronos, sure. It could be much worse. That being said, putting that energy onto this Zoroark was a terrible idea, and that still may cost us the game. So I know that you, in the comments, I get messages. Again, thank you all for your support. I see comments of you having learned how to play the game from me or watching these videos. And I hope you learn from my mistakes too. I do make it a point that, you know, a lot of the videos, most of the time we focus on the wins because it makes for more entertaining videos and it showcases a little better how to play the deck. But I do intentionally leave losses. Oh my goodness, they got the Mirage Gate. Damn it. I do intentionally leave losses in the videos because there are lessons to be learned from my mistakes as well. And we're going to be eating a bad one here, potentially. They are almost out of cards. I know they're setting up for a Greninja play too. I'm not sure how much that helps. They'd still be 10 damage short. Maybe they've got a Pocket Zigzagoon in there. I don't... Oh, no, this would be enough. So that's actually a problem. We really need a double turbo here or a Melanie or something, because now this is insane. I really don't want to put this in the video. I don't want to put my shame. But I think overall this has been a good match. We are kind of stuck though if we don't get... Because I think that second Dialga is going to have enough to knock out that second Zoroark. And then what? Now they're paused. Oh, and they're going to boss up... Which one? Are you going to boss up the Crow? No, they're going to boss up that second one. That's bad. Because it's going to be hella easy to knock out the one that is loaded up. I need like a top deck turbo right here. And also our damage output has been... There's the top deck turbo right on cue. And oh, I don't want to get rid of the choice belt, but at the same time, we really need a Pokemon on the bench that is going to increase our damage by 50. And this should do 200 and change? 180. Oh, yikes. Okay. Hopefully we can get some other stuff. Okay, there we go. They can very much still win. Like, they're a Mirage Gate away from sniping this and this. I don't know if they see that line, though. And even if they attack with the Dialga, they still have time to attack with this. And that's my concern. We can escalate our damage up to be a little higher, but right now this is real scary hours. Because they do have us very close to a checkmate situation. Our only hope is, how much energy do they have? There is presumably 3 water energy in this deck. And, yep, there's the second water. It's just a Mirage Gate away. Okay. There's an escape rope. And I don't know what we escaped to. Huh. I hate this. I hate this. I don't want to escape to anything. Okay, we escaped to Gengar. Go knock out the Gengar. Please knock out the Gengar. But we're still in a bad spot. Hopefully they prize the water. That is my dream. Okay, I think we have to lead with this Zoroark now. And... oh, we do get Gengar back, so that's not as big of a deal. And then we'll damage pump the energy to Crobat. And so we'll take energy from here. 1, 2. And... so that gets that out of attack range. And let's go and Ordinary Rod some stuff back into the deck. Throw a Zoroark line here. I don't know if it really matters. And, oh, we do have to take it back. We probably shouldn't have done that, just in case there was a Melanie play that could have been done. And we swing. 230, a little short. If we could have gotten one more, it would have been better. However, there's the boss, and there's the game. All right, so I think my mistake ended up not really mattering there. I could be wrong. We ended up like top decking energy anyway. We just ended up losing because they got their stuff set up a little better and got it faster. And I think this Dialga archetype with the Lost Zone has potential. I have played it. I think it's weird, but I also think it's probably the way to play Dialga going forward. I'm not sure the Mew version has what it takes to keep up with the current meta right now. And this version does also have the benefit of a couple of single prize attackers with Cramorant. Also has the opportunity to attack with Radiant Greninja as well. So it's already more versatile than the Mew version ever was. So at some point, I will probably cover this version of the deck. But for the time being, I'm just going to hold this L. GG's. That's going to do it for this one. Yes, I'm still very salty about that Dialga match, but my opponent played that very well, and I'm just going to hold that L. At some point, we will be playing that deck on YouTube as well, but for the time being, I'm going to head out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to, if you haven't already yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow. I'm also on all the things, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Also, check out on Twitch. I know I'm just rambling here really fast. I should just slow down. I stream on Twitch every Sunday, 9 a.m. We play the Pokemon trading card game. It's actually the source for a lot of the videos that end up on this channel. And it's an opportunity for us to hang out, opportunity for you to ask me any questions you may have, opportunity for you to watch me lose more, honestly. So I can't cherry pick all these matches where I look really good, though I did cherry pick a match where I looked kind of bad here too. So there's that whole thing. And last but not least, website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of your day. Later!